Hana, dos, tři. Hey everyone, my name is Adi, so-called the K-pop analyst, and today we are watching Daesung Flow. Let's go! Interesting point of view.
흘러간다 바람을 타고 물길을 따라
Unfortunately, there are no English subtitles, so I had to look them up on the internet. So I know the lyrics, don't worry.
가녀린 손끝 옷깃을 세우고 흘러간다 지난 날 나에게 거친 풍랑 같던 낯선 풍경들이 저만치 스치네 바람이 부는 대로 난 떠나가네 나의 꿈이 항해하는 곳
It's not just like change of the daytime, but apparently the change of season as well, based on the window and the countryside.
보지 않고 흘러간다 속살 같은 물길을 따라 시간의 방향을 흘러간다 두리번 둘러봐도 끝없는 바다 위 비교할 리 시기할 리 없는 곳 바람이 닿는 곳 그 어딘가에 나의 꿈이 나의 바람이 나의 사랑하는 이 향해 가는 흘러간다 바람을 타고 물길을 따라 흘러간다 헝클어진 머리를 뒤로 새로 넘기는 척 눈물을 닦네
Okay, that's all. Wow. So it is released. For those who are not familiar with Taesung that much, he used to be active on the Japanese scene much more than on the Korean one because basically it was his own preference, and in general he was always, or he has always been interested or focused on throat, which is like not Korean traditional genre, but more like basically something as, for example, in the US you have country, so they have in Korea throat, and throat was influenced or invented or started to be a genre during Japanese occupation. And in Japan you have similar genre called enka, and basically enka and throat influence each other, so there is like strong connectivity between these two genres, and that's why no that's why I assume Taesung decided to focus on Japanese market. Basically also he was popular there, but because of this there was like reasons for him to focus on the market as well because of the genre choices he decided to focus on. And speaking of his Korean songs, he released a few, both as like his own songs, although it has always been not released on physical, I guess. Yeah, always just digital singles, and then as B-sides his solo songs on Big Bang's discography. And the last one on Big Bang's discography was in 2012, Wings on a live album, and his solo song, it's not like in Big Bang discography, but his like true solo was Cotton Candy in 2010. So in one case 11 years, in the second case 13 years. So that's quite a big comeback, and I didn't expect this to happen. I was expecting him to come back on the Japanese market again because because of the military enlistment and this in general like hiatus of Big Bang members or Big Bang in general. The last time Daesung released something for the Japanese market was in 2017. So yeah, like 6 years. That's in both cases like that was a long break, and for the Korean marking for the Korean market even bigger. So that's why I'm still surprised it was released, and I'm shocked. Like, I don't want to sound mean, but T.O.P announced after Still Live that he had prepared many songs which were not or still are not released, and he was planning to release or still is or basically he's been planning to release an album for nearly not 2 years but 1 year and a half, soon to be 2 years. And I know he has his like traveling to the space thing, but it was postponed, so I was thinking, yeah, he could have released it already, and he still haven't and or hasn't. And in the case of Taesung, who didn't seem to come back on the Korean scene. He already released something before T.O.P, so I'm so surprised that Taesung is on the Korean scene again after 10 or 11 to 13 years, even sooner than T.O.P. Although T.O.P said he would not come to the Korean scene again, he was basically saying more. He was basically referring to the K-pop realm rather than like not releasing any music in Korean. I think obviously he will release his music in Korean, so he was more or less specifying this statement of his to the K-pop realm rather than like anything in Korea. Obviously he still, I guess, live in Korea or has like some house or anything where he stays. I don't know, I don't check on this much to be honest. But back to the song. So based on this, I'm really surprised he came back, and obviously this is a ballad song, that's totally fine, but I really enjoy his throat songs, and he is basically the reason why I started to be interested in throat in general. So I was hoping he could release like a throat song, like throat comeback, which is not the thing or not the case here. And this song is beautiful. I love his voice, to be honest. For a long time, I used to think that Taesung is the main vocalist of Big Bang, and don't get me wrong. I know Taeyang is phenomenal vocalist as well, but for me, for some reason, I thought that Taeyang is the lead. Or to be honest, I thought the same with T.O.P and G Dragon, that I thought that T.O.P is the main rapper and GD is the lead rapper. Although obviously, even the hip hop scene of Korea doesn't like. Oh, the although the hip hop scene or the true rappers in Korea don't like idol rappers, they had to admit that, or they admitted that G Dragon and also Teo people, they mostly mention G Dragon is like really true rapper, although he is an idol. And although I was aware of that, I have always thought that T.O.P is, I don't know, like really coming from the underground. And although I know GD's background as well, but for some reason I used to assume in my early years in K-pop and in the times of me getting to Big Bang that T.O.P is the main rapper and Daesung is the main vocalist and Taeyang is the lead vocalist and Jirgon is the lead rapper. Obviously, Taeyang is also like the main dancer. I know that. So based on this, I have always appreciated Taesung's vocal skills a lot. And later on, my current opinion is basically there are no positions. In this case, I think that both Taesung and Taeyang can be Taesung and Taeyang can be like the main vocalist. Same T.O.P and G-Dragon both can be the main rappers. But that's not the important thing why I should be speaking about this here in this reaction to Taesung's flow. The thing I wanted to say, I appreciate Taesung's voice a lot, and that's why I was looking forward to his solo release, both for the Japanese market or Korean market. And I appreciate like the theme of the music video. It's basically like referring to the four seasons to basically, I guess, Still Life, their last song of Big Bang. And yeah, in general, there are strong themes, or I don't want to say Easter eggs because that's not the thing here, but yeah, I can see many similarities in his parts in Still Life music video and song as here in Flow. The clock there, like the changing time, uh, reminding yourself of your younger you, and basically also the changing of the seasons in the background, which we can see through the window. Yeah, I like it, but I kind of like expected this song to be this in case it wasn't a trot. Like if it was a trot, I would be also into it, but probably more. Or basically, yeah, if it was trot, I would be more into it with this. I appreciate it a lot. I just hope there's more like it's a nice ballad song. I'm not too much into ballads. It really depends. Maybe it can grow on me. That's for sure. But I hope there's more. This feels like a nice start of a journey for him. In the way, like, yeah, I'm coming back to the Korean music scene again. So this is just like pre-release, let's say, and there's more to come. But nothing has been announced yet. So I'll be just hoping, I guess. And let me know what are your thoughts and opinion about Taesong and this comeback to the Korean scene. And see you next time.